We're live.
This is it. Yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Goodfellas Podcast.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
It definitely has. 100% been a long time coming. This is our first episode, everyone. So welcome. Thank you for listening.
This is called The Start. My name's Clark.
And I'm Sean. We're your hosts. We are two mid-30 blokes. We've grown up with each other.
Yeah.
We are the best friends.
Known Sean since birth. Literally, I was there.
Yeah.
I wasn't, but I might as well have been. We've known each other since birth. Got a lot to talk about.
100%, and we thought this would be. We want to relate to men in the world. We want to talk. We're going to be coming in weekly. We want to talk about football, beer,
weekly
banter,
episodes,
viral things. Everything. And anything really.
Yeah, men's advice for men as well. We feel like we can offer a lot to people. Mental health as well. Being a dad, we're both dads. We're both married. Fitness, struggles, just all sorts.
Yeah,
for men, really.
Literally everything.
A safe space for men.
Literally
everything.
Literally
gaming.
Stuff we talk about.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
We just thought we'd put it out there and see if people wanted to listen, if people wanted to could relate to what we say.
100%.
Gaming's got to be up there as well. I think we've gamed our whole life.
Yeah, we're big gamers.
Avid gamers.
Really big, really love our gaming. We love our TV shows, love our films.
Everything, really.
Football, everything,
in most sports, MMA, boxing, golf, cricket, rugby, the lot.
So with the longest intro now done, on any podcast, potentially.
Yeah.
We just thought we just wanted to kind of introduce ourselves a little bit, didn't we?
Lay it all out there.
Yeah. So if you want to follow us and follow our journey on this, because we see this as a long-term journey for us and that, you can find us on the Goodfellas Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's Goodfellas with 2 underscores and then podcast.
Yeah. Just make sure you look for where it says Clark and Sean.
Yes.
And that'll be us.
Because you don't want to be specific. And then you want to give out the email as well if you want to email us in.
For any inquiries, it is inquiries goodfellaspodcast@gmail.com. And any if you on any videos, any social and that where you can see it, we'll put the links there.
Yep.
For audio, we'll spell it out for you at the end.
Yes, 100%. So with that and the socials done, I suppose I'll talk a little bit about this episode, what we want to delve into and dive into. So I think we're going to go into, I think the football was a big part of my life and a big part of your life.
Yeah,
always has been.
For sure.
So I think we'll go through the football results.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
My team are playing right now.
So we can maybe get live updates on how they're getting on.
Yeah, I'm a Man United fan. First 7 years of my life, it was glorious. The last 9 years, been pretty bad.
Yeah.
But you're a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, so we were talking about it yesterday, but how I feel things have been going recently for us over the last couple of years. And then we're going to go into something which quite a unique thing of this podcast is, or not a unique thing, but something we're going to do every week is try and sample a different drink, a beverage.
Beer,
so this is beer, whiskey. So I will present to you in a minute, Clark, the beer I brought along today for this episode.
Glass ready.
And we'll see what you think. And then we'll talk about the beer a little bit later on and how we think it is and take some notes and stuff like that. And then I think we're going to dive into, we're going to look at every week viral things. So we're going I've got some viral things I want to show react to. You might not have seen or seen. I
can't wait.
Dive into some other bits and stuff.
Some things that are in the news as well, reactions to that.
Yeah.
And then just popular things that people, like I said, we react to. Just go from there and just have our opinion on things, really.
Yeah.
And just go from there.
So.
And it will sound a lot more professional, but also more fluid as we go on.
Yeah, this is obviously episode 1, the start.
We're a bit nervous, all right?
Give us a break.
Give us a break.
All right. With that said, though, I will present to you the beer.
Oh yeah.
So, from a land far away.
Oh.
This is a bottle of Quilmes.
Quilmes.
Yes, Quilmes. I had to Google how to say it.
Yeah.
Argentinian.
Oh,
so
never tried.
I had to Google it to see how you had to spell it. It's called Quilmes.
Quilmes.
So we'll open them up.
Yeah.
I'll let you have a first look at it and stuff and that. And then later on in the episode, I will give you a few facts about it, explain where it's come from, how it's brewed, and then we'll see how we're getting on with the beer.
Well, I've never tried an Argentinian beer.
First time for everything.
It looks nice.
Same for me. This is new for me as well. So
Quilmes Classica.
let me open up your bottle.
Oh yeah. By the microphone for.
So what's your first initial thoughts in terms of like bottle? It's a pretty standard bottle, isn't it?
Yeah, cool little logo. It's got a sort of a tractor and a wheat field. Obviously, getting the barley in that. I'm gonna. Smells crisp. I'm gonna pour it.
I don't think it says. It must do somewhere. I don't know what % alcohol this is as well.
It's at the bottom.
4.9.
4.9.
So
okay.
it's pretty strong.
Colour wise, for you who can't see, obviously, who are just listening, it's a nice golden colour.
Yeah, it's a nice light golden, isn't it?
Nice head to it. It has a hoppy aroma.
So let's go for our first sip.
Cheers to the first episode. Thanks for listening and or watching.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
Yeah, that's lush.
That is
Very
nice.
crisp. It's very, very smooth as well for a beer. That is.
Yeah, very nice. Surprising, actually. I don't know what to expect really, but I think we'll.
I'm trying to think like a beer you could compare it to. I feel like Spanish beers. I don't know, for me they're heavy, but that feels like a nice light, even though it's 4.9.
Yeah.
Feels like a real nice beer.
No, I agree. Well, like I said, we'll see how it might develop its taste as we go along.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you what it's meant to be about, what the brewery said it's meant to taste like and look like.
Do they say it's like a beer at all? Oh, because I'm gonna guess then. I'm gonna say that they would say it is like a Peroni.
Like okay, I get that. I get the taste of that. Peroni.
Yeah. It feels a bit like it's nicer than Peroni.
Yeah.
I think.
Very good, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'll let you know later as we get into it.
Yeah, it's nicer. I feel like I can have a few of them.
100%. Yeah, it's a very nice session like I'm doing.
Nice. Good start. Good first choice. Imagine if this was our first episode and we had that and I just went, whoa!
Yeah, if you did not like that would have insulted me deeply.
Yeah.
I would have
I would have just stopped recording.
I would have left the podcast.
I would have stopped recording but still published the episode. So it would have gone.
I'm just wondering if there's actually how many beers we can get through in this podcast. Not today's episode, but in general, all other episodes.
Wow.
How many are we actually going to go through?
Imagine
until we get to a point of we've done them all.
Wow, it'd be great to get a giant tick list chart. Excuse me.
Like that. Maybe we could get a little board there.
Yeah, get a board up there.
Us,
and we could say
we've done that. Write it down and tick it, and then go through.
Would you like to do country, or there's a few good beers that are from the same country?
Yeah,
so do the beer, rather than the country.
Yeah, 100%. Right, so first thing I want to talk about. I don't really want to talk about it this week. Football though.
Yeah.
So I dive in. Yeah, I am a Newcastle fan. I've been a Newcastle fan pretty much all my life since I was about 5 when I first saw them beat Derby 2-0 at St James's Park.
Yeah.
Which was a very good game with the old Alan
Back
Shearer.
then.
But yesterday again, we just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
We showed too much respect to a Man City team who've been struggling.
Really struggling.
And I know they took the lead against Real Madrid in a week.
Yeah.
And then they ended up
folding
on that one.
And they've showed that for almost the whole season, they can be got, that you can get at them.
Yeah.
I was just so surprised how you played.
And that's not like us, because when we beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup,
The way you've been playing with Isaac.
pressing them and we forced them into mistakes and everything, and we just went there yesterday a little bit different. And I don't know, this is completely different. But 2 years ago when we got to the Carabao Cup final against yourselves, leading up to that, as soon as we beat, I think it was Southampton or something in the semi to get through. As soon as we beat them, we went on we didn't win many games up to the final, and it was playing on the players' mind. There was a lot of publicity. We had the Amazon Prime thing all going on there, the videos and stuff and that, and it was and it showed. And we didn't turn up at the match, and we lost to you fair and square.
Yeah.
Then after that, we beat you. You come to our you come to St James's Park, we beat 2-0, we beat that and stuff. And I don't know if now we've beaten Arsenal in the final, some players, potentially, I'm not saying they are, have that same kind of feeling again. Like they might not want to put 110% into all these Premier League games. And I saw Eddie Howe came out.
It's baffling though. You're close to Champions League.
Yeah, we've got a battle for it. And Eddie Howe came out. And I think he's kind of said something similar on those lines. And it's like if the players are thinking like that, then they need to kind of basically stop, because we've got Premier League as well. Like, as much as you want to be in the final, you're going to get injured for it, potentially. I'm not saying the players are, but yesterday it just felt a bit off, because last week we had a very tough game against Birmingham in the FA Cup, which we managed to win 3-2.
Yeah.
But then before that, we lost 2-1 to Fulham in the Premier League.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got to say, Fulham were home.
Especially after our 9-win streak.
Yeah, I know.
Well, not 9-win streak, but 9 games. We won all those games and stuff and that.
Well, I know. I had for specifically a lot of that streak. I had Isaac in my fantasy football, and he was doing amazing, wasn't he? But I do think, like, if Eddie Howe is saying that, then obviously there has to be a signs of that, because he's there, he can see it.
Yeah. But then I suppose the other thing is, it's not just... I mean, we played poor yesterday, we didn't play good. But then Man City played well. Like, Omar Marmoush. Another Egyptian in the Premier League. And he scored a hat-trick.
I know.
And I mean, he's been banging the goals in all season at Eintracht. Is it Eintracht Frankfurt?
Eintracht, yeah. But also, they were going to turn the corner. Excuse me, that beer is delicious. Eventually, they were going to turn the corner.
Yeah.
And you happened to be the team that they turned the corner.
Yeah,
against.
I mean, they got Real Madrid to line up now again this week, haven't they?
I can't see them going through, because Madrid are home.
Yes, Madrid, yeah.
I'd be very surprised. Madrid, they're just different.
Yeah, I think it'll be different. Like, with the fans behind them and stuff. We've been there. We know what it's like. It's such a great atmosphere.
Oh, well, when we were there, saw Gareth Bale hat-trick, didn't we?
Yeah, against Valencia? Or Villarreal?
Villarreal. Yellow kit. 4-1?
Some of that, yeah.
4-1 Bale, that was prime Bale. Got his hat-trick, didn't he? And that was for your stag.
I would say, arguably, an underrated player at Real Madrid. Not maybe not us, but like
by the fans.
By the fans, like, you know, he done so many in the finals. Scored a lot of important goals in finals.
Liverpool, against Barcelona. That dribble where he went from left back. He did some Maicon against Inter.
Yes.
Went one against there, and he got it in. He scored. He was clutch goals. I always think Drogba was like that. He always scored in the finals. But with Bale, going back to what you're saying, I would say there was probably a 2-year period where he would have been the best player in the world if Messi and Ronaldo weren't there. He was that good. He was real close to Ronaldo for a bit.
He was. Yeah, I suppose it's always going to go against him when you've got the likes of Messi and Ronaldo scoring so many goals.
Yeah, and Bale, I think he had 45 plus goal and assist contributions in one season. And yet Ronaldo still had 20 more than him.
Yeah.
They were freaks. They are freaks.
But yeah, so going back, I don't think Man City. I agree with you. I don't think Man City are going to turn it around this week. I think they're going to, unfortunately, go out of the Champions League.
I think they'll go out, but I think they'll turn it around domestically.
Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, they got the players.
I can't see anyone catching Liverpool, sadly.
No, well, they just won again 2-1 today, didn't they? So
yeah, just win.
Win again.
They just win. I'm just seeing if there's any updates. They do. They just win. And fair play. Slot has slotted right in. Haven't they?
How long have you thought about that one?
Eh?
How long have you thought about that?
That just come to me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Tottenham 1-0. Maddison.
Fuck. Yeah, that's not good for you, is it? Both teams are struggling now. Both of you are struggling.
Well, we've struggled for years. But, like I say, I think all United fans, they have to judge him at the end of next season. He's come in a little bit. He's shown he can be good. Get the right signings. Get the driftwood out, which they've started to do. Get Gyökeres.
Gyökeres, isn't it?
Gyökeres.
I don't know. One of us is right.
Gyökeres. One of us butchered it, but yeah, get him in. Probably be the Man United effect there. All the great players come.
Gyökeres, I think. I think it's Gyökeres. Gyökeres, yeah. Sorry.
All of them come. Only Zlatan and Ronaldo came back and did well.
Yeah.
And a little bit Cavani. I was gutted we didn't get him for longer.
You can see you've got a system there, Ernie. You've got a system he wants to play, and a bit like Ange at Tottenham, they want to play a certain way and they're not going to change. And
I like
respect to them.
I like that.
But they need the right players to fit the system and the mould that they need.
But I think that's better because eventually you are going to get, you're like, oh no, he doesn't fit, he will. Eventually, it's going to get to that point where it's better. Whereas you do what last manager, feel like
Ten Hag?
honestly.
Ten Hag, yeah.
Ten Hag, he had his system which worked brilliant at Ajax. He started it at the start, and we at one point we were on like a 15 unbeaten streak. Lost, and then the season after he started chopping and changing. He should have just stuck with what made him good.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, you just have to see how things come, and maybe they might be able to come back into it today.
Yeah, I hope so. The updates will be here, but
that's fine.
Tottenham, if I feel like if they get a goal, sometimes they could just run away with it. Excuse me.
That's right. So, talk about Newcastle briefly-ish and how poor we were yesterday. We know Man United's going on, so let's go through the other results yesterday quickly. And see if there's any shocks we think, or we felt the result was right. Yeah.
Sure.
And kind of our performance. Yeah. So
top to bottom.
So first early kick-off yesterday was obviously Leicester home to Arsenal.
Yeah.
So Arsenal, Kai Havertz is out for the rest of the season.
I know. What, he done his hamstring?
Something like that. Yeah, it was I think. And Jesus is obviously not around. He's injured as well. So they haven't got a recognised striker.
Yeah.
But
well,
an ex-Newcastle player did play Newcastle briefly.
Marino.
Mika Marino came out with 2 goals yesterday.
Yeah.
There's some good goals as well there. So I think it did.
I expected them to win.
It did I thought we would have put a bit of pressure on Liverpool today, but then Liverpool, home to Wolves, kind of expected to win.
You're not going to get points.
So it's still, I think, a 7-point gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, with both teams winning, and they're all level on games now because obviously Liverpool had that 2-2 draw with Everton in a week. Which, I don't know if you saw that, and the highlights was
honestly,
a great game.
Yeah, but Everton and Moyes, it's like a match made in heaven.
Yes.
Honestly.
I mean, we can skip to that now. I mean, they won again yesterday.
Yeah.
2-1 away at Palace.
He just knows he's perfect for the club. He knows how to get them going. They're going to stay up. They're just going higher and higher.
I think I saw a stat yesterday. It was like Beto for them. Front, right?
Yeah.
Something like 45 games under Sean Dyche, 4 goals. And he scored something like 5 and 6 now, or 4 and 5 under Moyes, and it's like he's completely changed the player, the system. I don't know if he's changed the system much. I haven't really watched it, like how they set up, or he's got a belief in the players now in terms of winning the ball back or something.
It's the belief. It's a bit of the new manager high, which a lot of teams get, but also Moyes, just something about that club and Moyes. He just knows what to do.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no way they're going down.
No, well, I think they're up to now. I think I've
16th.
They're up to 14th now.
They're going to overtake us in a minute.
They are better at the moment.
Yeah, well, let's see.
It depends on how you get on today, doesn't
Expert analysis here.
So...
Yeah, no, fair play to them. Palace home, I think they're quite strong usually, so that's a good result for them.
Yeah, it is a very good result. So, next game was Villa Ipswich, which finished 1-1. And Ipswich was down to 10 men.
Yeah.
For quite a majority, was it quite a majority of that game? So he got sent off in the 40th minute.
Yeah, did Villa, did they have the lead?
No.
Ipswich had the lead.
Ipswich scored first, Liam Delap again.
Crikey.
So he obviously came from Man City, he's going to Ipswich, and he scored goals all season
great.
through. Yeah. And then Ollie Watkins equalised again. As he does quite often, I suppose, with Villa, quite a lot.
He scores a lot of clutch goals. Last season he was phenomenal. Should have probably played more in the Euros.
Yeah.
He should have. But yeah.
But equally, Villa, do you think about... They picked up Rashford from yourselves. They've got Marco Asensio now.
I know.
Ollie Watkins. Leon Bailey.
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah.
Tielemans. As like a... I don't know if you want to call that front attacking 6 or they interchange.
Yeah.
It's quite
phenomenal. You would expect the goals to come.
Even after selling John Duran for like 70 million, they did, didn't they?
But it clearly shows they don't need him. I think Rashford, and I was glad he moved on at United. He needed to. He lost the passion, but he'll go there. I reckon he'll do well. New club, the United fans off his back.
Yeah,
I think he'll do well. He has the potential. He showed it a few seasons ago at United. He had 40+ goal contributions. Looked amazing.
You look good. To be fair, when I watched Villa play every week, he looked good when he came on.
Yeah.
He obviously, like I said, he didn't get on with Amrin. The comments Amrin said.
Yeah.
Obviously
which was true. Ten Hag said it as well.
Just to push him out. But now he's like, maybe show it under Villa. We'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
So, the next couple of ones we've got Fulham. They won 2-1 home to Forest.
Yeah.
And Forest have been a surprise package this season. Most people are going to agree with that, and they're going to say that. They've been brilliant. But 2-1 Fulham. I mean, they beat us 2-1 every week. They're
at
having a
home.
good season.
They're ninth, aren't they? 8th or 9th?
I believe so. They are up to 8th.
Yeah, exactly. So they're doing well at home. I don't think they've lost many.
No. So yeah, it's a good result. 2 good teams there. Then, unfortunately, obviously Southampton lost again. This time 3-1 at home to Bournemouth.
Well, Bournemouth, they're
A good side as
Yeah,
well. They're
they're
so
doing
good this
brilliant.
season. The way they I said that the other week when they played us, and they had it down to a T. If you can press Newcastle, put us under pressure.
yeah,
We struggle to play out of the back.
yeah,
Whereas we're quite good at the press ourselves.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work. And they pressed us amazingly. And
Yeah.
they've done it again. Was it against Liverpool they had a good game after that? I'm trying to remember now. I could be wrong on that. Forest, sorry. The one before Liverpool was Forest. The exact same.
Yeah.
They beat Forest 5-0.
yeah.
But, they've had some good
Oh yeah,
results.
they did, didn't they?
It
Yeah,
was just never a surprise result again.
Yeah.
Then obviously they lost to Liverpool, but like I said, Liverpool had beaten everyone.
yeah,
But then they beat Everton 2-0 away from home, and then they've just beat Southampton again 3-1.
yeah. I know they're doing well.
So
Up
a
to
good bit-
5th, are they? 6th,
Good bit
somewhere.
of form. They are up to 5th.
5th. See?
So they're doing well. And then the only other last one from yesterday was Brentford winning 1-0 away at West Ham.
Yeah. Which West Ham are, at the moment, they're getting close to relegation battle. If not all, they're there, are they?
Well, arguably, yeah. I mean, obviously, they brought in Potter.
Yeah.
Hasn't really changed things very much.
No, I was never convinced. And when people started saying about the England job with him, I just thought needs to prove himself, and West Ham is a good place to do something. But
Yeah, it's a good
Moyes
opportunity.
did well at West Ham, like
Yeah, it was a good opportunity there.
Yeah,
I
it
mean, who was the manager? Lopetegui, wasn't it?
Lopetegui.
Just didn't get on well there.
No.
I mean, ex-Spain manager, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ex-Spain
He is, isn't
manager, didn't work there, and obviously Potter's not currently working at the moment.
Yeah, they're gonna have to change something up because I swear they've got some like Bowen last season was firing.
And they're not, I don't know if they bought many people or got anyone in January. I know obviously everyone's struggling with PSR and everything now, so
Yeah.
I just don't know how they're going to turn around what they've got. Something's got to change.
I know.
So I suppose that kind of gets me into thinking about how's your fantasy football looking this week, because I know mine wasn't looking too great. I mean, if I bring it up now, what's that? Man United scored?
No,
Oh.
but I got 61 points this week.
So I got 63 as well now.
Oh.
So I got some good points there. I brought in a couple of players. I brought in Mateta this week. He got me 7 points because I thought it was said about Palace.
Yeah.
And then the rest of my players I normally have. Yeah, I'm up to 63 points. So
Oh, that's good.
I'll take that. It's
Yeah, I got 61 points. For everyone listening or watching, last year I finished dead last, did I? I think I was dead last in our fantasy league who's got 11 players.
yeah.
And I was a bit frustrated because I was like, I've got a decent football knowledge, and then there's a couple of people who have never watched football in their lives, and they bloody was clutching it week after week, weren't they?
Unbelievable. But some were saying they were not a form of cheating, but they were following tips
Yeah.
a lot more. And I mean,
or
we all like to follow tips, but our rule has always been just pick it ourselves and what we're going to do.
Watch the games, that's fine, but a couple of people, snakes in the grass, watching videos of experts who play fantasy like their whole life, and make a career off it, and just watching those videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was 10th 2 weeks ago. I'm up to 7th now, and I might potentially be in 6th. I'm starting to get up there. It's too little, too late to think about winning.
I'm quite happy in my position. I'm third at the moment, but
Yeah.
I've had a consistent, last 10,
Yeah.
15 weeks, I've had a good consistency and up there. So, yeah, we'll see how things pan out at the end of the season. I don't think I'm going to make many changes this week.
No.
I've got a free transfer, I'll use that. I've got my assistant manager still in play, which is Slot.
Me too. Mine's Moyes, and that has been doing me wonders.
Yeah, I didn't really think, when I look at the team, I don't think there's many changes I'm going to make there. I mean,
I've got 3 Liverpool players, and they're playing Man City away. And it's going to be a good game.
still fancy Liverpool though.
I just don't know. I feel like City might have turned a corner. Not to win or anything.
It's always going to be a good game anyway.
Not to win the
between
league,
them two.
but
no,
yeah.
I know what you mean.
I need Wissa and Mbeumo to step it up a bit. I've got Isaac to put back in. You've got Nottingham Forest. That's going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
Because they do go at you. They get at you, don't they, Forest? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're away to Liverpool the week after, so we need to get some results. And then we're going to get close to... You're getting close to Carabao Cup then.
Yeah, we are.
Liverpool again. So if we go away to Liverpool in the league and we lose heavily, potentially, I don't want us to, but obviously... And then you think the mind game's playing, you play them again in the final. It can be completely different. It's 50-50 on the day.
Yeah.
You know, 50,000 Geordies, 50,000 Liverpool fans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the atmosphere would be amazing.
Yeah.
Arguably two of the best
and
groups of fans.
I just got hope that the way we played against Arsenal and all the other teams that we've pressed with the Isaac going forward now, if we can do that, I hope for the first time in 50, 60 years we get a trophy.
Well, you've got to think that the players are going to think it's a final. They're going to be up for it. You're going to be like, come on, we can do this. We can. Yeah. And it's on the day. I'd be surprised if you won, but you never know. You've got to say I finished that beer a little while ago.
Well, funny you say that.
Delectalonious.
Because now we've pretty much finished with the football for this week, and we've discussed that in detail. It does take me to the point about the beers.
Let's talk about the beer.
So, I've still got some left. You finished yours. I'll give you the bottle again. Have a look.
Yeah. Quilmes Classica.
Quilmes. So, some facts on Quilmes for you. Very short and sweet. It was founded in 1890.
Okay.
By a German migrant.
Oh!
Otto Bemberg was the guy's name.
Right, so a lot of Germans at some point went to Argentina.
You saying about your taste and stuff and that.
Yeah.
I know you said Peroni.
But, it just feels... German beers do feel crisp.
So it was named after the city in Buenos Aires.
Okay.
And it's chosen from where it was because of the water quality and how close it was to a train station.
Interesting.
So I suppose
get off the train, have a beer.
Or maybe transportation.
Yeah.
Freight trains and stuff. Maybe getting it up and down the country and distribution. I was more thinking.
It's actually really nice, I got to say.
Because I'll tell you why it's really nice. It is Argentina's favourite beer.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
And
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, and they've once sponsored the Argentina football team as well.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know what year, but yeah, they have as well. So that was just a couple of facts I got off.
Well, I'll certainly be having more of that with you, because that is delicious. And now that you've said German, do you know, I didn't want to go German, but I can see it straight away. Because I just felt like Spanish beers, I feel like they're heavy apart from Alhambra, which is delectalonious.
Yeah. Very nice word there.
Yeah.
No, Alhambras are great.
Yeah, it's up there. But
nice.
that's lovely.
Very good, isn't
lovely, yeah, German. How funny.
I'm glad I was allowed to bring some South American beer to you today.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Searched high and wide for that.
Yeah, where'd you find it? Amazon?
No, so, like I said, you can buy beer from anywhere, but I find a brewing website called Beers of Europe.
Oh, okay. Beers of Europe.
Beers of Europe.
Or South America.
I know. But they do a lot of... you get beers from all over the world.
Of course. It's like the whiskey exchange. They say it's like a lot of Scotch, but it's everywhere. Japanese whiskey. Oh.
Yeah.
Me and Sean are...
big whiskey fans.
Big whiskey fans. Also, if you hear me refer to Sean as Tin, that is because I've called him...
It's my lifelong nickname.
Yeah, Tin. So I'll probably call him Tin.
Generally because
more than
I had a quiff.
You had a quiff.
Of my hair.
And it was pure, like...
And that's just stuck.
You can't see me if you're just listening, but the quiff was just to the right, and it was pure Tintin. I used to, whenever I see him, I'm like, where's Snowy?
My little dog. Yeah, no, it's stuck ever since, hasn't it? So.
Yeah. You've made gamer tag after gamer tag about Tin, and one day I'll probably get a Tintin tattoo. You should.
Watch your space.
Yeah, I got an Orca one. My gamer tag is Orca, for those of you who can see. You see I've got an Orca tattoo there.
And that's, to be fair, just for the people listening, that's come from a
origin story,
lifelong of, well, liking orcas, but animals.
Liking orcas,
really big into like animals.
Love animals. Orca is my favourite animal, so that's why I chose the gamer tag. Also, I was semi-professional, I guess you could say, at Halo 2, the video game, and the two best players on there were the Ogre twins. They were called Ogre 1, Ogre 2. So obviously we couldn't take that, and I loved Orcas, so I thought it'd be called Orca 1, and my friend at the time was called Orca 2, and that has stuck to this day. Because we still game, To this day.
We do.
Maybe even tonight, you never know.
Mid-30s.
Still a squad of us, isn't there?
There is. Yeah, we do love a bit of gaming, but I generally actually makes me chuckle. Talking about Orca,
Yeah.
I was going to lead into some viral things, alright, this week.
Alright.
So, I don't know if you've seen this.
No.
Okay, but a bit of a theme here. South American bear kill mares, and then a South American video this week. So there's a kayaker got swallowed up by a humpback whale. Have you seen that?
No.
Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, honestly, put it up on YouTube now. Have a look at it. We'll have a look at it together. It's insane. It just comes up. I'll let you watch it.
Kayaker survives being swallowed by a whale in Chile.
Yeah. So you talk about orcas being killer whales and stuff.
Yeah.
You think they might attack one, but this is a humpback whale.
A humpback whale.
Yeah.
God, they're massive.
It's insane.
Oh!
You see what I mean? Look at that. He's just
God! Oh! Pop back up.
back up.
For those of you who are only listening, this guy's basically on the tiniest little kayak, and a whale has just come and just gone woof, engulfed him, and then the whale must have thought, oh, this is krill.
But he's out with his dad, and his dad's
His
so
dad.
calm at himself because I think he's used to it. Obviously, not being spoiled by humpback whales, but I think what it is a case of they know that obviously the whales are probably coming up for like krill
Yeah, of course.
and things like that, and obviously I don't know if they've assumed him and that, but because it's, I suppose, felt different in the whale's mouth.
a little bit different. Like 7 foot.
Then obviously it's just instantly sped back up, but they spoke to him afterwards and he said something like, all he could feel was like the slime.
God!
For those brief couple of seconds, you must be
must
panicking.
Yeah, crikey, you must. But to live and tell the tale, like swallowed by a whale, and you're back out. He just popped back up there, didn't he, out of the water?
It's insane. Yeah.
Just see.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about myself. If
I reckon he was fully in the mouth there,
100%.
but he's straight out. His dad's still recording,
I know.
and then the whale goes over, and it looks like it's going back for
Let's
him.
go back to him. Yeah. But,
Crikey.
yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Cool. Crikey, it's a bit like Moby Dick, that was. Bloody hell.
Imagine, yeah, no spears there though.
Yeah, imagine. Crikey, fair play.
Yeah, can you imagine that happening to you? Not me.
No,
I can
well,
imagine it.
Because all it'd be, you'd just be there. You'd just go along, the waves a bit, and then like that, and it's just pitch
Darkness.
black, yeah.
Pitch black
Pitch
for a little
black.
moment, and then bang, you pop
Engulfed.
back out. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Crikey.
So, I saw that. I was like, "Oh,
Oh, fair pretty well. At least he was alright. Yeah.
yep."
Oh, I like that, the comment there. He didn't like the chili flavour.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Fair play.
So, yeah, okay. So that was one of the viral things I want to talk. There's a couple more, he said, and if you've seen them, you may have met, but we can.
Well,
talk
let's see what you got.
So obviously, big thing last week, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
I stayed up for it.
Did you?
I did stay up for it in the end. I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
To my sins, because I suffered the next day.
Yeah.
But I did step and watch it. I thought, I said, don't really understand the rules fully, I suppose, but when it comes to Super Bowl, I do understand, and I thoroughly enjoyed the game. I thought the game was really, really good game.
Really? Because you get a lot of people who say, "Oh, it's 4 hours long and there's like 10 minutes of gameplay."
Yeah,
I think that's what's always put me off.
I think you get that, and you're looking at the it's a stop-start, the attack versus defense and stuff and all that. But you had it was the Chiefs against the Eagles. Okay, so Chiefs were obviously
Mahomes, is it?
Mahomes.
Yeah,
they were going for the first ever 3 on a trot.
Wow,
It's never been done before.
3-peat.
And they were against the Eagles.
Yeah.
And the Eagles had, I think they were saying like they had one of the best running backs or something. I think.
Whatever.
Well,
or player.
Currently,
Oh,
kind
current,
of thing,
okay.
So anyway, it was like I said. Forget me for like
Yeah,
not knowing the rules,
yeah,
name
it's fine.
positions, but anyway,
Yeah.
great game. They did. The biggest thing was Mahomes hasn't they haven't been intercepted for a very long time. Like when
really?
he's about to throw it,
Perfect
find
pass.
someone or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they did a couple of early interceptions, turned over play.
Oh.
They got in there and they
Got
were
in his head, do you think?
Yeah, a little bit. I think early on.
Yeah.
And it was a good game.
Yeah.
But the halftime show.
Oh yeah.
You heard about it? Have you seen it? Kendrick.
Yeah.
people have rated it and voted it
Yeah.
and how they think it lines up with other halftime shows.
Yeah.
I think it was great.
Yeah.
Not just because I'm a fan of Kendrick, but I thought it was.
I love Kendrick.
But obviously,
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
yes, this is Kendrick Lamar for everyone. Obviously, if you didn't see it or not see it, he did the halftime show this year.
Yeah.
And obviously, he did a great set, I thought. And obviously, there was obviously a big talking point, and I don't know if you've seen it, about him or not doing his song "Not Like Us."
The Drake disc.
The Drake disc.
Yeah, he did it, right?
He did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he should have.
The way they played it out, I thought was brilliant. They started off with the kind of introducing the track,
Yeah.
and it's like, "Oh, you're going to do it or not?"
Yeah.
It didn't do it.
So what? So he was making it seem like he wasn't going to?
Yeah,
okay.
like teasing it almost.
He's clever though, like
yeah,
Eminem.
yeah, it's really teasing it at the end and stuff and that. And then he did it at the end.
Yeah, oh, good. I'm glad.
And I suppose the biggest thing is like when he was doing it. I don't know if you've seen it. Basically, it starts off when he does it, and he's got like four women behind him doing this dance and stuff and that. And just like a little walk.
Yeah.
To the beat. It's like a very simple walk, but if you look at a moment on TikTok and everything like that, it's gone viral. Everyone is replicating it.
See if we can find it.
Yeah, have a look.
So if I put...
It's very simple, but everyone has been doing it.
Not like a crip walk or anything like that, is that it?
Yeah, so if you watch the halftime show, put it on, and just watch 30 minutes of it.
Yeah. If I go to the...
It's right near the end.
2 seconds.
That's right.
I think this was it.
You have to find it.
I'll let you find it. Basically, we're looking for a clip that Tin's talking about.
So I'll get it on my phone for you. Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, well, they had a little beef, didn't they? But me and you, we have grown up with rap and Eminem. We love it, even though we're two British guys. But we've seen Eminem. We love rap.
Yeah. So this is how it starts.
Okay.
And then just this little walk there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't show the
So
full
he's
walk
put
there.
his hand on his hip and he does.
Well,
like
it's just like a
back
slow
and
walk
forward.
kind of thing, but it's gone viral. It's
That's
gone
it?
absolutely viral. Everyone's
What, copying
replicating
it, are they?
Yeah, they're doing it in their videos on TikTok and stuff. And I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've been
yeah.
practicing.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
only way I walk now.
You just go. What's
Yeah.
he like? Stop, start then.
It's kind of like a shuffle. Like a shuffle to the one left, shuffle to the right kind of thing. And all
I
that.
think you need to get up and do it. Yeah. I think
No,
you
I
need
can't
to.
do it.
Do.
But no, so that, obviously it wasn't that. It was all about was he going to do this to Drake?
So he should have.
Because there's obviously like
There was a
a
beef.
lawsuit, like
A
a
law-
lawsuit
yeah, no,
about it all
lawsuit.
stuff.
Yeah, I get
about, because of what the word he says in there. I won't say it, but the word of what he says to Drake.
Yeah.
And obviously the allegations he's put in there, kind of stuff, or
Yeah.
how he's saying it,
Yeah.
true or not true, whatever. But yeah, obviously I quite like the song. I'm
Song's
not going to like
great.
the whole beat and everything. And
Oh,
everything, the rap
it's
and stuff like
aggressive. It's like Drake never had a chance against Kendrick because it's been found out Drake has ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Like if you love Drake for his chill vibes and that, brilliant. Take Care album is one of the best albums I've listened to.
Yeah.
But he's got ghostwriters. You can't. You never. Kendrick Lamar. Well, he's brilliant.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, I just thought it was a good halftime show. I thought it was great he did it. He had Samuel L. Jackson as well.
Did
as
he?
part of it.
Did he?
Dressed up as like in like an American kind of like hat and suit thing. And
Oh,
it was
really?
almost like like an Uncle Sam
Oh,
kind of thing.
right.
Kind of thing to him. So that was just great. And then he had Serena Williams doing some
did
dancing
he?
as well. Like,
Fair play.
so it was all good. I thought it was good. Anyway, and
Yeah.
obviously it's a big talking point this week, but the dance has been gone viral.
Okay. That's why I feel like the Super Bowl is. Everyone's more interested in the
100%.
halftime show.
Well, unless you're a fan of obviously.
Yeah, and even then,
but yeah, you still.
but when
halftime
a
show's
couple
great.
of years ago, it was Dre, Snoop, Dr. Dre, Snoop, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wasn't it?
yeah, that wasn't that
was
long
like
ago.
a spectacle and a half.
It was great.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't. I've never really got into American football. I love NBA. I think I've been to a few NBA
Yeah, I
games,
remember growing
Orlando
up,
Magic, and that atmosphere. It's end to end. You're constant. I love NFL's great when they're playing. I just feel like it's about stop-starting because we're used to rugby where you just go in and go in and go in and go in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fair play.
There's some big tackles though.
Oh, yeah.
I know they got the padding and that, but there's some
still,
big tackles go on.
I know.
That'll rattle.
Yeah.
That'll rattle you.
I've seen some of those compilation videos and they just get smashed.
And there's some big blokes, mate. Well,
massive.
Like rugby, they're big, muscly
big
blokes.
And you got the padding on. I saw it was like this a rookie. He was just come out of college. He was 6'9".
Yeah.
And he'd done a 40-yard dash in 4.9 seconds. And they're starting to say now, like, the offensive line, the big guys, they're as fast as, like, the running backs, almost.
God,
so, yeah,
that's
it's defence.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Isn't it?
So what was the score in the end?
I think it was 40-22 to the Eagles.
So they really were...
Yeah, they were quite far ahead by almost, like, by the half-time, I think. And then the Chiefs got a few back, and then...
So Mahomes didn't do a three-peat?
No, he didn't.
Tom Brady's still the GOAT. I've seen that a bit viral, like, people were comparing that Mahomes to Tom Brady, but hasn't Brady got like 5 or 6 Super Bowl wins?
Something like that is insane,
yeah.
He's also part owner of Birmingham City Football Club.
Is he?
Yeah.
What, Tom Brady?
Yeah.
No way.
100%, yeah.
Is he?
Because when he played us, he did like a video to the Birmingham players the night before, and he's quite involved with it. Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Really?
It's really insane, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that until last week when we played them.
What a club to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Random, isn't it?
Yeah, fair play.
So, sticking to viral themes then.
I wish I had more beers.
The other thing I thought is, have you seen about this asteroid in the news? They call it asteroid 2024.
Yeah.
YR, or year, I suppose.
Yeah.
YR4. Okay. So apparently it's got a 2.3% chance of hitting us in 2032.
God.
Something like 1 in 46 or something like kind of thing. So whatever it worked out to be. I can't remember what the stat was now, but yeah. But they've had a lot of people talking about it and they're saying that they actually might need to make contingency plans to potentially fire up some rockets to put it off course.
Yeah.
But I think this is like probably got to be one of the grossest things.
Well, crikey. Bloody hell, it's just back to what's the film?
Armageddon. Literally that. Armageddon. What I was thinking.
Crikey.
Send up like a nuclear bomb to blow it up into different pieces and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to think, if you like nuke something like that, the pieces that come off. Imagine if they went into the... Obviously, they would have contingency to knock it off, but 2%, it's not much, but imagine in like 4 or 5 years, they're like, oh, it's gone up to 20%.
Ridiculous.
I'd be like, good lord.
Just hope, I don't know where it's going to hit. They didn't even know where it would hit, if it did ever hit. But I could imagine the...
Well, look at the dinosaurs. It hit a specific part of the earth, and they're all gone. So you didn't want anything to hit.
No.
I remember seeing a video, like a little tiny, it was like a 5p coin, bit of asteroid, hit a woman, it like broke her leg. Yeah. Well, obviously it's coming down from like
Well, they say that if you took off a coin off a high building, didn't they?
Oh,
like terrible. Like if you drop even a penny, because of the way it just gets pulled down the drag
by
force
gravity,
and stuff
it's just
just
probably be embedded in your head.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like obviously you'd like to think we've got the technology. If we got space stations out there, we'd be able to divert something like that.
100%.
And it's probably something that will never happen, but just never know. Hopefully in a few 100 years when we're all gone.
We'll have to see, wouldn't we? I suppose then another viral thing I saw this week.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Okay.
Watched a lot of Mr. Beast videos.
Yeah.
I think he's great at what he does.
Yeah.
In terms of the videos he creates, but what he does in terms of he just giving to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just he wants to give him money. But this week, completely different. He had 100 interrupted hours in the Pyramids of Giza.
Uninterrupted.
What did I say? Interrupted. I meant uninterrupted. Interrupted.
Can't get here, mate, for 100 hours.
Someone there constantly. Uninterrupted hours in the Pyramid of Giza.
In the catacombs of Giza.
Yeah, he had a couple of people with him. Like one of them, I think, was like a scientist or something. Kind of the main guy at kind of the Pyramid Geese, knows everything about him, always and stuff. And then some other people. So he went through he was able to go into like chambers. Normal people aren't allowed to go into.
Interesting that they would give him access, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Because have you seen a lot of his videos? People were saying they're staged and stuff like that now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really come out that because obviously he was seen as such a great guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming out lately that there's like a movement against him. That a lot of it's fake and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen the drone footage in there. One hand, I'd be very surprised if it was real, because why him after all this time?
Yeah.
No presidents or that we know of, I guess. But then he's got such an influence, I'd be surprised if it wasn't real.
Yeah.
I did see the footage in there. It looks legit, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, 100%. Yeah. Obviously, like you do it. Different chambers and stuff like that. But I've not been, but
no,
I'd love to go.
Yeah, I would.
Go see the pyramids and see the Sphinx and stuff like that. I think it's just see one of the
one of the ancient wonders of the world.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Would be pretty impressive.
Yeah, it would. And to this day, like, how did they build them? Seen it on like Joe Rogan where he's like, it's not like each block was like 10 tons or something.
Yeah, well they say that. They say in that Mr. Beast thing, funny enough you say that, is that he saw like a skull or something like that, like a body. And it's like all of the workers, and they've said that the workers they found who've been buried there, or wherever they died or back in the time and then buried there, they've got like on the bones, they can tell, like they've had strain of where they've been pulling something really heavy.
Really?
So they can tell from the bones. So like, you might have like 1,000 workers.
Yeah.
Like back then, slaves or whatever you want to call
them.
They
would have.
Pulling. Yeah. Just these giant stones and stuff. Now.
Yeah.
You've got the manpower. So you get horses carrying carts and stuff. Now, and you get that. So they're proving the bones that it's caused from
constant strain
from pulling something. So
well, no, you would have definitely had the manpower. It's just so exact, isn't it? But brilliant. Yeah, fair play. Like the video looked really good.
Yeah. So
from what I saw,
that was it. That was my viral things this week.
Oh, okay, nice. That whale one was.
That was a good one to lead off into, wasn't it? And that. So
if you were, I got one for you then. If you could be in the ocean and you were a mile out from the sea, but there were sharks around you, would you prefer to be that, where you can see there's a chance you could get to land, or would you rather be in a jungle where you couldn't climb any trees high enough with a lion? Pretty much.
Right.
I think you've gone overway, aren't you?
What am I in the sea? Just in the sea. I'm not on anything.
No
kayak, no boat, not even a bit of driftwood.
No driftwood.
I'm just floating.
Yeah, you could make the swim. You could make the swim, but it would be how you reacted, because sharks don't always attack. But
that's what I mean. I think I'd fancy my chances with the sharks.
Yeah.
In the water, I think, over a lion.
Because I think if a lion sees you,
they're more instinctive.
Maybe. If you were going to die, I would choose the lion, because bite to the neck, boom, done. Shark bites your leg off, you're just bleeding out. Oh.
Yeah.
No, it's always stuff I wondered, like, who would win, a gorilla or a bear? Like, for me, people who say gorilla, no chance. Bear's massive, mate.
Yeah, there's no, you're not winning against any of them, are you? But
no.
Together, against each other, I know. That's completely different, isn't it? But
yeah, it was like Mike Tyson. Did you ever hear back in the day when he was in his prime, he was going to pay a zookeeper 10 or 20 grand to let him fight a silverback. Fight a silverback, mate, to go in there because he thought he would knock it out. Ripped his arms off.
That's ridiculous. I'm glad they said no to that.
Yeah, I know. Prime Tyson was a beast, but you probably wouldn't even be a chimp.
No. Well, remember that woman? She had
got her face ripped off.
Yeah, insane.
Awful. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine what that would have been like at all.
Well, I don't think we'd exist if we didn't have thumbs. That was a game changer for humans. Opposable thumbs create fire. Then spears straight in the mammoth's neck. But yeah. Is there any update on United, Tim?
You let me know. We'll have a look at that.
Still 1-0 half time.
Okay. So, next bit for me, I want
Yeah.
to bring up this week: TV shows and films.
Yeah.
So,
Something we have a passion for, so does everyone, really.
I probably don't watch as much. I don't.
Not nowadays.
If I get the odd chance, and I get into a real good series, I will. But it's not something I generally put time aside to. But I did finish Squid Games season 2 this week.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't watched season 2. Season 1 was amazing.
Okay, so I won't say nothing. No. Yeah, no
Well,
spoilers. Well, no, I don't
talk
want
about it. Yeah, it's fine.
No, I won't talk about it. I won't say into details. So I'm not giving any spoilers.
Or compare it to season 1.
Would you say it's still impactful.
Yeah.
But it leads you into more.
Okay.
Is
it
all
had
I can
to,
say.
didn't it?
Yeah, so like, it's good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's good because you know the premise of it. He goes back in.
Okay.
He goes back into the game.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I won't say why or how. But it goes back into the game. So obviously there's more games going on. And there's different people. There's obviously newer like people he makes friends with or enemies with and stuff like that. And I generally. The show's massive anyway, obviously.
Yeah, it is. What's the most streamed Netflix show?
It's ridiculous.
It is,
it's ridiculous. And I just thought it was good.
Yeah.
It's really good, so I'm glad I finished that.
Has it still got the boo, boo, boo,
Yes.
boo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so addictive, that is.
Yeah.
I remember after I watched the first one for ages, I would just go, like, my wife Lydia, that's her name, she would be just in the bathroom or whatever, and I'd just go, do, 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 do. And then she kept saying, she kept saying she thought that she was in the games like there and then. But no, it is good. Talking about shows, actually, Reacher comes out on the 20th, season 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
what a show that is.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman, brilliant. Show's brilliant. Tom Cruise was a brilliant Reacher in how he acted.
Yep.
But Alan Rickman is Reacher in the books. Size, the mannerisms, just a beast.
I saw a clip this week of him and the Dutch Giant. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I follow the Dutch Giant.
Have you seen that clip? And he does the Bavarian arm wrestle.
Oh no, I've just seen him face to face.
I think it's I think it's from season 3.
Yeah. Must be.
And yeah, there's a clip I saw. It came up and stuff, and it's like, you have a look at this clip.
So what is it in Reacher in the series?
I think so. I just saw the clip come up. It could be an old clip. I could be completely wrong, but there you go. Yeah, that's it. That clip there. It is brilliant. I mean, he's a beast anyway.
Dutch Giant is 7'2" bodybuilder in real life. And Reacher's a big guy.
Yeah. So this is just a clip from obviously the series upcoming. Like that.
Oh. Bavarian arm wrestling. Yeah. I love an arm wrestle. Oh, look at the size.
I know he's a good
foot. Foot taller.
Huge, and he compared to him and stuff. Yeah. But look at the arms on both of them.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Giants. You can see what's
you know what's going to happen. Usually, yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know.
Reacher's pulling on his arm, and it's going to hit him in the face. Got to.
I don't know the context of this for this upcoming series, but yeah.
Oh, they're wrestling.
So yeah, it's a great little clip. I saw that. I thought
brilliant.
I thought it was brilliant. So
his fist, he was pulling his fist down, and the giant sat down. And obviously, people would have seen the viral clip of other people doing it. He let go, and his fist just went boom,
smashed in the face.
Straight in the face.
Yeah, that's coming up from the new season. So I mean,
Reacher is such a good series in it. Really good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You seen anything else this week? You've watched any movies or any other series? I mean, I'm kind of almost finished Dave's Jackal now. I don't know if you've seen that.
Need to watch that.
I mentioned actually before. It's really good with Eddie Redmayne and that. 2 episodes left of that, so it's another great series.
Yeah.
But again, I won't spoil anything.
No, I need to start watching stuff so we can talk about it properly. No, haven't watched I don't watch a lot anymore.
You watch something I don't watch, and then Traitors, don't you?
Traitors, yeah. We just finished watching that. Really good. Like we don't watch a lot of reality TV, but that's a really good concept. I'm sure a lot of people know about Traitors. It's in America, New Zealand, Australia, all over now. But it's just a load of people. 2 people randomly get picked as traitors. You not watched it at all?
No. I know of it, but it's fine. You can.
But it's really good, and then they've got to obviously pretend to be faithful, and then they vote people out. It's just really good because you'll get people on there, and they're like, "I know you're not a traitor. Like I just know it." And then at the end, and one of them is just like, oh, "I never would have guessed." It's just how good of an actor you are, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. Yeah. Lately, just rewatching stuff. Rewatched Central Intelligence last night.
Okay, that's always funny.
Love The Rock. Rock and Kevin Hart are great. But no, nothing else. Nothing else. Okay. But Reacher is coming out on Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, this week. So
we'll be talking about that, that's for sure.
We're catching up on that.
Yeah.
So really, I think that kind of gets us to the end of this episode, really.
Yeah.
Our first episode. Our
first
ever
first
podcast.
one in the bank.
It's flown by. I think that has flown by.
What's that? Pretty much an hour.
Yeah, it's flown by. It's gone good. We've obviously.
I hope we've been entertaining for you all.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We're not just we've got things we want to talk about weekly, but we're going to bring a lot more as we progress this podcast. As we become more confident and improve at this as well, because we're not always going to be perfect from the start. And
no, but we will fine tune things, and I imagine the episodes will get a little bit longer when we get into more things we want to talk about, which we will.
Yeah.
But really want to thank you all for listening.
Yes, 100%.
Thanks for the beer. I am absolutely going to get some more Quilmes.
Well, next episode I'll have a different one for you.
Oh, can't wait.
So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, no, appreciate it. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
We'll see you later.
See you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheerio. Bye-bye.